Rostov. Even racist is a bad word these days. Man, I would have never made it to where I'm at if it wasn't for folks like Bostock and all the other ones before me. Everybody has their different timings when they're ready to become something or what have you, all different things in life. Uh, but you have people that were before you, and those are your forefathers or foremothers. We never hear about foremothers. We always hear forefathers. Forefathers are a big thing in when you grow up. Forefather, a member of the past generations of one's family or people, an ancestor. The duchy which your forefathers had ruled since the 10th century, a precursor of a particular movement, the forefathers of rock and roll. Never government forefathers. Forefathers of America is what they're known as. Forefathers of transcendentalism. A people armed and free forms a barrier against the enterprises of ambition and is a bulwark for the nation against foreign invasion and domestic oppression. James Madison. Freedom. In questions of power, then let no more be heard by confidence in man, but bind him down from mischief by the chains of the Constitution. Thomas Jefferson. We got some YouTube movie, The Forefathers Season 1, or maybe it's just something like the other one. That one's a different forefather. Forefathers, I always knew them as people like George Washington and also Benjamin Franklin. When the people find they can vote themselves money, that will herald the end of the republic. Meaning, you have the money and you can find a way to make it, you can end any sort of domination that a republic may have against you if you were to work hard and create that financial freedom yourself. The civil rights of none shall be abridged on accounts of religious belief or worship, nor shall any national religion be established, nor shall the full and equal rights of conscience be in any manner or on any pretext infringed. So it basically means that you can carry your own religion, and that it shall not be, in his opinion, which was written down into the Bill of Rights as a right of an American citizen, was that no matter their religious belief or what they worship, that they should not be judged upon that or just that and whatnot, or things of that nature where they're taking action against. But it also said that there nor shall it be any national religion, which sort of is Christianity, but it's not at the same time. Even though it says God, under God, and all that, it's still, there's many national religions, not Christianity. That one just seems to have really been the number one because it seems like this man James Madison that wrote this, he was most likely a Christian or some sort of that, or a lot of these people were around the Christian faith more than, say, the Muslim faith at the time, or any of the other ones, Muslim faith or what have you. Um, that's why Christianity dominates a lot of the time in the United States, even though the law states that anybody, you can be any religion. But I even faced, well, I didn't face much. They taught me a lot because I started as a theist, sort of, and I worked my way up. Well, I started as a Christian, Baptist. I got baptized and all that. But I'm talking about when I started to think for myself, I started as a theist. But now you get to understand it. When you start thinking for yourself, you are a theist because you're starting to come up with theories for yourself. When you're originally born, you're sort of taught what you're taught when you're young, and that's your religion, and you're learning, but you didn't have much of a chance to sort of think of it on your own. You're kind of being taught what you're taught when your teacher is teaching you. But then I realized to start to think to myself, and I got into that atheism thing that says that it's all about science and all that. But it's all, when you do enough research, you realize everything is all God's creation working hand in hand. Because they say that's what Christianity and whatnot and everything, all that says. Christianity's just got to do with Jesus Christ and his and all and that everything that surrounded that thing. Um, well, the death of him and whatnot and whatever and all this other thing, but it's hard to explain. All the different religions are working hand in hand. It's all going to one almighty being that created everything. That some call God, and Jehovah's Witness is believe his name is Jehovah, which he claims, yeah, that is one of his names, or whatever the being is that created everything, that is everything, God, everything. Um, that's from my understanding, but I've still got to get a lot to learn. But that was my theory from the get-go, was how there was all these denominations. You had Baptists, like John the Baptist and all that, but then you had Baptist churches nowadays and all these different churches. And I had this theory that they're all denominations because I had Carolyn, but I think she did it for a purpose. She used to say, no, Jehovah's, it's way different. They're nothing to do with each other and all that. But my theory is that they're all working hand in hand or whatever. The Quran talked about Jesus. It's all one. Their books all in the same world or whatever. It's the world that we are living in, and everything around it, like space and whatnot, and everything he's created and whatnot, and all the other different worlds and whatnot. Okay, and different things in space, planets and whatnot. But in our world and whatnot, what we've made it to so far as humans to be able to express our thinking of things, what he's created us to be so far as his technology here on Earth as living beings. What was I going to say? We're living in a game he's created, and I don't know. I was going to get into, I had a good thing I was going to say. I don't know. I'm not sure of his name. Is it John Legend? Yes, John Legend. I've seen John Legend recently with a woman or something. Chrissy Teigen, was it? Yes. What is it? Flash's Tone Tummy in black sports bra. I seen her yesterday. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She was eating like tons of food or something, and wow. That's all I said was wow. Wow. Anyways, yeah, John Legend, there he is again. He sings a good song, I heard. And but they say I'm quite related to some of the Jesuses. A lot of people have played Jesus. Here's a good one. Well, I say good one, but he's got spikes on his head. But he sit there in sorrow, and I see it now. He's looking toward God. God punished his son. God punished Jesus. He's too good of a son, I think. He wasn't deviant enough of a son. There was a lot of learning things to get from Jesus. Learning lessons. And that's what he is. He was the example. He was the example to the mistakes you could make being sin free.